Hey guys, I'm here again in another video, and today we're going to be working on the Abarth. So ever since I bought this car, I had a few issues with it. I dealt with some I didn't get to. Today I'm gonna deal with as you can see, there's no shifter in here. That boy's sitting right over there. So this shifter right here, it's a CEA shifter, or CAE, sorry. It's printed right here. And I don't really know much about it. It's my first time ever having one in one of my cars, and I know it's expensive, that's all I know. So ever since I got the shifter, it's been like really tough to shift, and it started binding up, and a result of that, I had broken one of the rods in here. So let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me get out here. So on here, this is how we sit on the car, and you know, when you move it, it pivots and stuff like that. And the rods inside here, they're really small aluminum rods, and the tension was just too much for it, and it just snapped. So I had to like pull it, and I found out a lot of people have an issue with this shifter too, with the same problem I had. So what I did was the ones that broke, because you really can't get parts for this. There, I checked, there's nothing. So because I think it's based out of Germany, the company. So what I did was if you look right here, see if I can get this thing out. Right here, there's a bolt on this side. That's not how it came. It came with this piece right here. It came with a piece of aluminum that had threads on it, and you thread it through this one right here, but that piece got snapped off. So what I did is I drilled and topped this piece and just run a nut all the way through. And same thing over here, it didn't break, but this thing is really flimsy, and even if when I turn it right now, you can see it, like it's not straight, it just, you know, wobbles or whatnot. So yeah, so I did a few things to it to make it work better. I took this piece out right here. Right here was another problem for me. So I had to like get like a Dremel and kind of Dremel this part out a little bit, and also the other piece to go on there. This is the other piece actually, right here. If I can just get this damn thing to move. Yep. Yeah, so this piece goes right here, and another piece went through, and it was just really tight right here also. So right here was tight. I had to like, I disassembled the entire shifter. So I basically like get like a pulley puller, and I like push all the pivot points out and kind of like sand them down, and whatever I could Dremel, I Dremel it out, make it work better. So now it shifts good as it sits, because even when I pull this stuff out the car and there was no tension on it, I couldn't move this damn thing. It was just that stiff. So it was not fun to drive, you know. After a while I get fed up, so I pulled it off and went to work. So we're gonna try to put it on back today and see if this thing works like it should. So I mean, I can't do it with the camera. So it's 4 bolts. You got one over this side right here, one here, one in the middle, and one on the bottom, and that's the layout for it on here. So I'm gonna bolt it up and then show you guys. If I come across anything that I don't like, again, I'm gonna let you guys know, and let's see if I fix the issue or I made it worse, you know, because that's like another concern. So we're just gonna fit it up and see what happens. Okay guys, so I got the shifter back on for the most part. The 4 bolts are on, but it's still not connected or anything like that yet. So I'm gonna, and right here is the part that was giving me a lot of trouble. I don't know if you guys can see it. The sun is like really harsh on it, and it's shiny, so I don't know if you guys gonna see it. All right, there you go. So this piece right here, oh man, tough to use one arm. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but this piece right here that pivots, that was a big issue, and I have the parts in here that I clean up. So all these parts right here, if you can look at it, it's a lot of like groove marks or whatnot. So I mean, I sand them down as much as I could, and they feel smooth to the touch, you know, but you can see the scuff marks there or whatever. And this thing right here is the pin that goes into that same hole I was showing you, and I had to like sand it down and a bunch of stuff I had to do. So I'm gonna put it all the way back up, because I don't know if you guys can see what I'm talking about, because the sun is just like shining on this thing, and this thing is just reflecting. I don't know, but hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. When I'm done, I'm just gonna go on the other side of the car and show you guys what I'm talking about, because I can't really do much right now. So let me just put everything back together. Alright guys, so let me see if I can block the sun just a bit to show you guys. Okay, so I got everything put back together. This was the piece I was trying to show you guys. So it was kind of tight there, and I had to push this out. This is where I had to use the pulley puller and kind of push it up. It kind of scuff it up a bit, but you know, it had to be done. I got this out. I kind of sand it down, and I had to Dremel out these two spots. So and this clip right here, the clip hold it in place, is a little C clip, and I had to like sand this one down also. I had to sand that one down and Dremel it, and it works fine right now. I'll show you guys how this is safe like butter, like literally no effort. It was not like that before. This was a workout driving this car. So I want to take it for a spin though, but I'm gonna have to move all the cars. I really don't feel like doing all of that right now, but let me see. I must try and move it out so you guys can see this thing going down the street. It's a lot of work. And my car can't come to the back, so it's just a nightmare. I have to pull my car in the street, and it's a lot. But anyways, now the shifter is in, I'm gonna clean up my work right here, and then we'll see if we can take it around the block. Alright guys, finally get the car out. So go for a spin. Look how easy this thing shift now. Not like that at all. Night and day difference. Seen the traffic like this over here. Oh, got a tractor turning over there. This thing feels so much better. Jeez, look at that. One finger. Shoot, big ass difference. Let's go around the car. Woo. this side they don't mess with us though. Hopefully it sounds good, because I know it's a lot of wind outside. I have the windows down, but I mean, not much I can do. it's a little kind of, it's not bad, but you know, you gotta just adjust these so when you push it over, it's right by the gear. I know it's touching that thing. Yeah, so that's the only issue I see. It doesn't just jump in the first gear like that. But I mean, you only use first gear when you're taking out. Second, third, fourth, fifth is over there, and then reverse right here. Feels a lot better. Jeez, I wish I did this a long time ago, but I mean, I guess I paid to learn because I had to broke something before I figured the whole thing out. So, you know, it's just one of those things, man. It was bothering me for a while, but like I said, I don't really be around a shifter like this. I mean, my boy have one in his Civic, the K-Tune is similar to this one, and it feels just the same, and sometimes it's annoying also, but I mean, right now it feels good with all the work I did to it, so I'm kind of glad that I did all of that. And yeah, now I'm gonna move the Mini. Oh, crap. This boy sitting on the grass right there. Shoot. Gonna move it all. Just chilling. Alright guys, so I guess that's it. You know, the uploads have been slow, but you know, just kind of busy working and stuff, and you know, there's not much content to do right now, honestly, because of the cold, but now it's getting warmer, so we'll see what happens. So stick around, see what happens.